Hi there, I'm Graham Lewis, and in this short video we're going to discuss how to construct a three-way Venn diagram which will help us solve some problems about probability. So here imagine we've got 65 students surveyed in total, and 35 had a BlackBerry, 28 had a PlayStation 4, 15 had a Wii, 3 had a Wii and a PlayStation 4, 5 had a BlackBerry and a Wii, 11 had a PlayStation 4 and a BlackBerry, and 1 had all three. Now, the danger here is that you might think, oh, 35 had a BlackBerry, I'll put that in the BlackBerry circle. And then you might think, oh, well, 5 had a BlackBerry and a Wii, so I'll put the 5 there. But straight away, you've gone wrong. The reason you've gone wrong, if you look at the BlackBerry circle, the whole circle, everyone in there has to be 35 because only 35 people had a BlackBerry. So you can see already I'm up to 40 people who have a BlackBerry because these 35 only have a BlackBerry and these 5 here have a BlackBerry and a Wii. So that's not the way to do it. So my tip for when you're solving a Venn diagram question is always start in the middle. What is definitely true? And it's this one down here. 1 had all 3. If we put a 1 in there, it's definitely correct. 1 had a BlackBerry, PlayStation 4 and a Wii. So always start in the middle, then move your way out of the Venn diagram. Now let's look at the other intersections. Don't try and put 35 in there, or maybe 34, because you need to fill in these two before you get to the final one there. So let's do the intersections first. So now let's look at the BlackBerry and Wii. We know that 5 people had a BlackBerry and Wii. Now if I just grab a different colour, you can see that the BlackBerry and Wii intersection is right here. So those are the people that had a BlackBerry and a Wii. So basically what you need to do is that total has to be 5, but I've got 1 person in there already, so 5 take away 1 is 4. So what we're saying there is 1 person had a BlackBerry and a Wii and they happened to have a PlayStation 4 as well, and these 4 people had a BlackBerry and a Wii but didn't have a PlayStation 4. So how many people had a BlackBerry and a Wii? 5 in total. So we've got that one. So we've got those two. Now let's do 11 had a PlayStation 4 and a BlackBerry. Now if I grab a different colour again, PlayStation 4 and a BlackBerry is this intersection here. Again, we can see we've got 1 person already in that intersection. So I need 11 people in total, so 11 take away 1 is my 10. Let's do the final intersection. I'm sure you're getting the hang of this now, which is 3 had a PlayStation 4 and a Wii. So we've got 1 person in that intersection already, so I could put 2 people in to have the 3. Now we're in a position to tackle the numbers on the other circles, the big circles. So let's start with the BlackBerry. We've got 35 have a BlackBerry in total. That's the whole BlackBerry circle. So there's the circle for BlackBerry, but we've got people in there already. We've got 10 people, 11 people, 15 people, adding 10 at 1 at 4 together. So we've got 15 already and we want 35 in total, so 35 minus 15 gives me 20 people have only a BlackBerry, but 35 people have a BlackBerry altogether. Now let's do PlayStation 4. 28 people, so here's my PlayStation 4 circle, and I need 28 people, so I've got 10, 11, 12, 13 people. So subtracting 13 from 28 leaves me with 15 people there. Finally, let's look at the Wii. 15 have a Wii, so I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 in there, so I need another 8 to make the 15. Okay, so notice that in my Venn diagram I've got a big rectangle outside. That's really important. Lots of people miss that out. Don't miss that out, because that's the set of everyone who was in the survey. Now we had 65 people, so let's just check, because maybe there are some people that have nothing. So let's add up all our numbers, our students, and see if we've got 65. So 20, 30, 45, 4 and 1 makes 5, that's 50, and 8 and 2 makes 10. 50 add 10 is 60. So all of those numbers added together is 60, but I've got 65 students, so that must mean that 5 students need to go outside all of the circles, because 5 people had none of them. They didn't have a BlackBerry or a PlayStation 4 or a Wii. Once you've got the Venn diagram, your next job is you can answer some questions. So imagine we wanted to find the probability of owning a BlackBerry and a PlayStation 4, for example. Now, what we want to do now is who answers yes to that question? We've got lots of different students, and if we say, do you own a BlackBerry and a PlayStation 4? Who would answer yes? And I'll put little dots here on who would answer yes. So I think this one person here would answer yes, I have a BlackBerry and a PlayStation 4. They happen to own a Wii as well, but they would answer yes to that question. Who else would answer yes? These 10 people here. Yes, I have a BlackBerry and a PlayStation 4. So we've got 11 students. No one else would answer yes out of a possible 65. So we've got our probability. Now let's look at doing a BlackBerry or a PlayStation 4. What's the probability of owning a BlackBerry or a PlayStation 4? Who would answer yes to that question? Would these 8 people answer yes? No, they wouldn't, because they only own a Wii. Would these 2 people? Yes, because they own a PlayStation 4. So these 2 people would. I'll put a little circle around these actually. Who else would answer yes? These people would. These people would. These people would. These people would. And these people would. All of those people I've circled there would answer yes, I own a BlackBerry or a PlayStation 4. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either add up all of those numbers. So 20 add 10 add 15. That's 20, 30, 45, 50, 52. And get 52 out of 65. Or what I would be tempted to do is, I know there are 65 students in total, and the only people I'm not counting are the 8 and 5. A little bit easier. 8 and 5 is 13. Subtract 13 from 65, and that gives you 52. So there's an example of how to construct a 3-circle Venn diagram question, and how you can then use it to answer questions on probability. Don't forget that an AND might be the intersection symbol, and OR could be the union symbol in mathematics. So you could see it as BlackBerry and PlayStation 4, or BlackBerry intersection PlayStation 4. BlackBerry or PlayStation 4, or you might see the BlackBerry union PlayStation 4, just a different symbol. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you in probability, which is a great subject to study.